Animated text appears on screen throughout the video, in sync with the narration delivered by a diversity of voices. Footage and photographs of people who represent the different communities being described are interspersed.
Who are Afro-descendant peoples? Across Latin America and the Caribbean, more than 150 million people trace their roots to enslaved Africans. Today, almost 1/4 of the region's population identify as Afro-descendant.
A quick succession of people speak to camera in Spanish and Portuguese.
I am a black woman.
I am a black man.
I'm a black woman, a Quilombola.
Being Afro-descendant is not a skin color, it's an identity.
Miguel Pereira, Uruguay, La Voz de la Comunidad, a black man wearing glasses and a t-shirt.
Today, we face the challenge, the international community faces the challenge of recognizing Afro-descendants as a people. And that is what we are trying to push for.
For generations, Afro-descendant peoples have safeguarded forests, rivers, marine and coastal territories. Their lands are among the most biodiverse on Earth, with up to 55% less deforestation than the average. Yet too often, the contributions of Afro-descendants are unrecognized, their rights denied, and their communities rendered invisible.
Cunha Biberos Padilla, Ecuador, Fundación Azuca, a black woman wearing a brightly patterned yellow blouse, glasses, and earrings in the shape of the African continent.
La invisibilidad.
The invisibility of a large number of Afro-descendants across the Americas also makes invisible the contributions we have made to protecting our territories and keeping them alive.
Al mantener vivo el territorios.
Afro-descendant peoples steward millions of hectares of land, but most remains untitled and unrecognized. Without land rights and recognition, they face displacement, violence, and inadequate access to healthcare, education, safe water, and basic services. And the worsening impacts of climate change, drying rivers, failed crops, and rising seas deepen every injustice.
Jose Silvano Silva, Brazil, Konak, a tall black man of medium build wearing a dark blue shirt.
In the last 2 years, extreme droughts dried up all the rivers. Our rivers are our roads, so now we can't move around. It causes food shortages, both in crops and in fish.
In response, Afro-descendant leaders have come together to form CITAFRO, a coalition uniting territorial communities across the region. CITAFRO works to defend rights, secure land tenure, and demand recognition and territorial protection in national climate action plans.
Maria Isabel Cabral da Silva, Brazil, Konak, a black woman with cornrows mixed with box braids, wearing a denim jacket and red glasses.
Climate justice for us means definitive legal recognition of Quilombola territories.
Altagracia Bocasar, Dominican Republic. Red de Mujeres Afro-Latinoamericanas, Afro-Caribeñas y de la Diaspora. A black woman with curly hair wearing a blue striped blouse and hoop earrings.
Climate justice means finding ways to ensure that the countries most destructive to the climate take responsibility for their share.
In 2024, global leaders at the COP16 Biodiversity Conference recognized Afro-descendants as essential partners in nature protection. Today, their demands are urgent and clear. Collective rights must be recognized. Territories must be titled. Flexible climate finance must reach communities directly. And Afro-descendant voices must be at the table where decisions are made.
Lady Tatiana Ramos Angola, Colombia. Proceso de Comunidad Negras, PCN. a black woman with long hair wearing a bright orange shirt and a necklace that depicts the African continent.
Afro-descendant people must have a voice and a vote. We are the ones who know how to take care of the land. We know what must and must not be done to reduce climate change.
Their recognition is not only justice, it is essential for climate resilience, for survival, and for our collective future.
The Ford Foundation logo is stacked in a bold black serif font, then transforms into a single letter F set inside a black circle. Archival footage and stills. CITAFRO. Konak Archives. Darwin Torres. PCN. Envato. Pixels. Unsplash.